One of my favorite ways to work on my content without any kind of distractions is by going on a DIY mom retreat. So what is a DIY mom retreat? A DIY mom retreat is basically you spending a night or two at a nearby hotel without any distractions, without family, just you. Not really to spend time to do massages and get, that the whole self-care thing, nails done and all of that, but it's really to focus on your work. If you have a deadline, if you have something that must be done, like no excuses and you need to focus, this is where I go on a DIY mom retreat. So today I'm going to take you behind the scenes of my most recent DIY mom retreat, where I worked on two specific goals. The first goal was to work on my book, which I'm, I think, halfway through now. And the second goal was to plan 90 days of content. And surprisingly, I actually worked on 4 months of content instead of 3 months, because I readjusted March, then did April, May, and June. So if you want to get all the details, stay tuned. So before I go to the hotel and check in on Friday afternoon, I stopped by the grocery store to get a few snacks and drinks. So my favorite drinks. So I got some Powerade with my favorite flavors. And then I got some protein packs. I usually get those when I have to do some focus work. I don't usually eat those like on a regular basis, okay? After that, I got some dinner as well to go. So I went to my favorite, Chipotle. I am finally checked in. I get to my room, set everything up on my workspace with my whiteboard, my monthly calendars, my markers, my pens, draft paper, my laptop, and of course my snacks. I put something comfy on. Yes, that means my pajama pants and a t-shirt. I usually chill for a little bit by watching some TV, and then it's go time working on goal number 2, which is my content. I knew that I could easily stay up late by mapping out content, but that working on the book would require daytime energy, so I left that for Saturday. So I got really into it at about 9 p.m. I planned, did a whole bunch of planning, and I was all done right before 2 a.m. Yeah, and I mean, that means I took some bathroom breaks and all of that, obviously. So I was done right around 2 a.m. with all of my social media content for March, April, May, and June, all mapped out on paper and looking beautiful. So if you want to know more about how you can map out your own 90 days of content, I am going to leave a resource in the description where I show you the step by step on how you can actually map out your own next 90 days of content. So again, this resource is in the description for you. Also, if you want to know how I mapped out those 90 days of content, I have another video that takes you behind the scenes of that process. I'm going to link that in the description as well. So that was done for day 1. On Saturday morning after breakfast, I got back to work. This time to work on my first goal, which was the book. Got my hot tea and I was ready to work. I also brought my essential oil diffuser to make the room a great work environment. Let me know, do you use essential oils as well? Which ones are your favorite right now? I think I used Citrus Bliss on that day with some frankincense as well. So it's lunchtime. I stepped out of the hotel to get some lunch at Chipotle again. Yes, I know, again, Chipotle. And I stopped by the grocery store to get some dessert and some dinner. So nothing really fancy, just something that I could heat up in the microwave in the hotel. And so back to the hotel and ready to have some lunch. I mean, if you ask me, this is the best lunch right there. Some Chipotle and tiramisu, yes. Then I do something that I never get to do at home, which is eating on the bed and watching TV. So I was watching some Law and Order SVU marathon. Let me know in the comments if you are a fan of SVU. I think it's my favorite show to watch when I'm doing some work on the side. After that, it is back to work, back on the book. At this point, I'm making really good progress on the book. And then I take a break to stretch and to get some hot tea downstairs. I really liked that hotel because it was really comfortable and it had drinks available at all times of the day and night. So whenever I needed to go downstairs to get some hot tea to keep me awake and going, I could definitely do that. So more writing until dinner, and then some more after that for the last stretch, and that was it. Really, I was all done for day 2. Like I said, I was about halfway through the book, so I was really happy with the progress that I've made during this DIY mom retreat. So the next day I checked out right after breakfast, get back home, and right on time for church with the family. So overall, this was a very productive DIY mom retreat. This is something that I recommend to all the moms in business. It doesn't have to be complicated, doesn't have to be a whole week away from home. It can be a night, it can be 2 nights. And it is where you get some focused work done. No distractions, really reach your goal, really work on your content, on your business. It's not to get your nails done, get your massages and all of that. There are other retreats for that you can do as well. But the one that I'm talking about today, the DIY Mom Retreat, is specifically to get some work done. So what are your thoughts about the retreat? Is this something that you do already? Something you want to do? Do you have any questions about it? Let me know in the comments. And again, if you have any questions about my whole planning process for the 90 days of content, make sure you watch the video that I'm going to link in the description. And if you want a more detailed step-by-step on how you can also plan your next 90 days of content, make sure you check out that resource in the description as well. Until next time, bye.